Thank you for taking the time to vote again. Please use the following guidelines. Executive offices are to be voted on by the entire student body. They are the leaders of the leaders. Executive offices may be held by juniors or seniors.
Class offices are voted on by each grade level. Students should choose the appropriate graduation year when voting. The program only permits one vote per student. Students must be logged onto their Eagle Apps account to vote. Thank you.
Hi. To those who don't know me, my name is Rosie Renner. I'm currently the junior class president, a member of the cross-country and track teams. I'm also involved in teen court and the yearbook staff, as well as several other clubs. Glen Oak is a great school. It is a great school because of students like you and our teachers. I've had a wonderful 3 years because of you guys, and I would like to make it 4. I am asking for your vote for Executive President of Student Council. I want to be your voice on all the matters that are important to you. If there are things that you believe need to be better, I want to know about it. Additionally, as your Executive President, I will be responsible to make sure that homecoming, Spirit Week, blood drives, prom, and many other school activities are well organized, well planned, and designed so that everybody can enjoy these activities that they want to be involved in. I've already had a lot of experience as part of the teams that have planned these activities and events over the last 2 years, which has given me a great deal of knowledge and good experience to take on the role as student body president. Just like all of you, I am proud to be an Eagle. There is no other student body that comes close to you guys. Thank you for listening, and I hope I've got your vote.
Hi everyone, my name is Tristan Monteith and I'm a sophomore here at Glen Oak High School. I've been in student council my whole high school career, and this year I'm the sophomore secretary. This job entails taking notes and attendance at all meetings. I also help check hour logs and assist the sophomore president whenever is needed. I'm running to become executive vice president for my 3rd year of student council. I would be an excellent candidate for this position because of my extensive volunteer hours, extracurriculars including teen court and thespian society, and that I'm a dedicated student who is very responsible and will always get the job done. Overall, I show many leadership qualities and would love to grow and expand on them as your student council executive vice president. As vice president, I would make sure everyone has a voice and everyone feels like they are a part of making a difference. I'm a good communicator, as well as a good problem solver, who's very friendly and easy to get along with. I would make sure student council is a fun, enjoyable experience for all while getting the job done. These qualities prove why I should be your next student council executive vice president. Thank you everyone for your time, and remember, do you need someone to listen? Vote for Tristan.
Hi. For those of you who I haven't met yet, my name is Talia Zoe, and I will be running for Vice President of the Executive Board. I have enjoyed planning and putting on school events such as Homecoming, Prom, and Spirit Week over the past 2 years as Vice President of the class of 2018. In addition to Student Council, I am involved with OMUN, New Staff, and Teen Court, all in which I have leadership experience. I have a great experience serving alongside members of the student body at school and community events, and hope to grow involvement with Student Council so that everyone's voice can be heard. I hope to make the 2017-2018 school year one to remember, with lots of fun events for all of us to enjoy. So, vote for me, Talia Z, for VP of the Executive Board for a memorable school year. Thank you.
Good afternoon again, Glen Oak students. I hope that sometime over my 11 years as a plain local student, I've connected to each and every one of you in some way, whether it was in the classroom, out on the sports field, or even just out and about in the community. But if not, I am Drake Hisrick, and I'm running for your 2017-2018 Executive Student Council Secretary. As my senior year rapidly approaches, I reflect upon my experience during my first 3 years at the high school, and more particularly, my experience as a member of the Student Council. I still vividly remember my first meeting as I reluctantly slipped into a classroom one September evening during my freshman year. The classroom was in complete chaos, and there were a plethora of new members compared to very few advisors there to patrol and guide the students. On my ride home, I remember thinking that maybe student council just wasn't to be, but I decided to stick it out for the rest of the year and remain with the program. My decision to stay on the council was one of the best decisions that I have made so far in my high school career. Each year as the officers, advisors, and members of the council continue to revolve, I noticed the vast improvement within the program. I hope to unite with the rest of the executive officers this next school year and continue to make strides with our council and carry on the great traditions here at Glen Oak High School. One of the major improvements I have seen in the program is the level of organization between its members. I feel that this organization is not only key to help for the betterment of the council, but also to keep the entire student body on the same page on subjects such as sporting events, school dances, and volunteer opportunities within the community. I see the role of being executive secretary of the council as a key part of the organization for all the activities within the entire student body. I've always considered myself a type A organized personality. I feel that I can bring these organization skills acquired from working in my father's dental office as the chair-side dental assistant the past few years. Together as a student body, we can unite to organize events for the upcoming 2017-2018 school year. My goal as the secretary is to develop new methods of relaying information, such as creating new social media accounts for all news at the school, having afternoon announcements take place first thing in the morning so kids are more focused and less interrupted by their schoolwork, and finally, reforming our Spirit Club to help produce signs to help advertise specific upcoming events at the high school. With the help of all you guys, I hope that we can implement these changes next year and enhance the organization within the school and create new opportunities for our entire student body. Thank you for considering me for this position, and I'm excited to get to work with all you guys. Thank you.
Hello, my name is Chitara, and I'm running for the secretary position on the executive board for Student Council. Now, the first question that might pop up in your head is, why should I vote for her for my executive secretary for Student Council? The credential to prove this is my prior experience with Student Council. I have been in Student Council for 2 years, and in the second year, I was even elected to become the sophomore class communications officer. With monthly meetings and additional officer meetings, I have committed myself in helping out our community and our school. Helping in school activities has taught me a sense of responsibility and work ethic that I would like to continue if I'm elected. In order to expand and use my leadership skills, I was even selected to participate in the Stark County Leadership Government Academy this year. And since I'm a student council officer, I attended the Colors Leadership meeting also provided by Stark County Leadership. I can also be considered trustworthy and responsible. I always fulfilled my job in student council, especially when being one of the committee leaders for the Teacher Appreciation Committee. I also show my work ethic and commitment to many other clubs, such as tennis, speech and debate, Science Olympiad, and the Junior Polymer Ambassador Club, where I was the leader in our environmental conservation group. Overall, I hope that you will elect me as your student council representative because I will be a good addition to the executive board. I will prove to you that I will be a productive officer by encouraging equal contribution and participation from any student, not just in student council, but school-wide. So thank you very much for listening to me, and please vote for me.
Hello, I'm Taylor Brightman, and I'm running for your 2017-2018 Executive Communications Officer. I'm currently the junior class secretary and will apply my knowledge and experience to better the student council program and the school as I finish my high school career. Along with student council, I'm part of the cross-country and track teams, and they have taught me skills such as cooperation and patience. I will apply these skills to my job as communications officer when working with the other members, officers, advisors, and Glen Oaks students. It is you, the student body, who I will work to represent each and every day. If I am elected, feel free to come to me with any requests or suggestions on how I and the Student Council can make Glen Oak a more enjoyable place to attend. 4 years of school seems like a long time in our lives, so I want to make it as memorable as possible. I will work to make homecomings, proms, fundraisers, and events even more entertaining and pleasurable. School spirit would be another topic that I want to improve upon at Glen Oak. Creating more signs and forming new events to cheer on all activities would lead to more positivity and encouragement towards extracurriculars. By working alongside my fellow officers, I will help create more volunteering opportunities for those participating in Student Council, which will allow events to run more smoothly. In the end, my goal is to be beneficial and an effective officer for the Glen Oaks student body, so don't forget to vote Taylor Brightman for Executive Communications Officer.
Hi, my name is Haley Murphy, and I'm running for Senior Class President. I have chosen to run for an officer position of Student Council because I'm qualified and I enjoy being in leadership roles. This past year, I had the opportunity to be Communications Officer for the junior class of Student Council, and it is an experience that I will never forget. Being a part of Student Council has provided me with the opportunity to be involved in the school and the community, and I would like to finish out my last year here at Glen Oak by being Senior Class President. As president, you are someone who speaks for the whole school, so it is important to be organized, reliable, and cooperative. I believe I am a good choice for this position because I hold these qualities. If I'm given the opportunity to be in this leadership role, I will make it my #1 priority to give everyone a say and make decisions based on what the whole school wants. If you want a leader who is reliable, experienced, and gives you a say, then vote Haley Murphy for senior class president.
Students of Glen Oak High School, thank you for considering me, Seth, for your junior class president. I believe that I represent the best that the junior class has to offer. I'm an academic honors student and involved in extracurriculars such as cross-country, swimming, track, notables, and of course student council. Through student council, I'm able to lead committees and put forward my creative ideas and help coordinate with other officers events that improve school life and help the Blaine local community. My goal as junior president will be to make student and administrative life at the school as enjoyable as possible. Through our events like Diversity Day, Homecoming, Powder Puff Games, Staff versus Student Games, and Prom, I believe we can make them better than years before. I believe I'm the best qualified for the position because the past 2 years I've been freshman class president and sophomore class president. I want to make the next school year as enjoyable as possible for everybody, and through school spirit and school catered events, I believe we can make next year a great year. Thank you.
What's up, Glen Oak students? I am Ryan Meister Jr., and I am currently a sophomore student. I'm in a lot of extracurriculars such as cross country, swim, track, OMUN, teen court, international club, and obviously student council. I want to run to be the junior class vice president. I think I'm the best fit to be the junior class vice president because I will try to make the student body have the best school experience possible. I will work with the president to get everything I can done for the betterment of the students. We will work to try to make homecoming, prom, and any school event a great experience for everyone. I'll make sure there are lots of volunteering going on through student council to try to make sure all of the events at our school have a nice amount of workers. But I want to do this to make sure students like you and I have the best experience possible and to enhance the Plain local community. So vote for Ryan Meister Jr. as junior class vice president.
7 years ago, something happened, but today I'm running for student council. Hi, I'm Abby Tripp and I'm running for junior secretary. As an officer, I hope to uplift the standards that student council sets. The job of the secretary is to take notes at meetings and take attendance. By doing this, I hope to make student council better as a whole. I want to be a leader, not just be in charge of people, but set an example. I will do this by keeping myself organized and make sure everything runs efficiently. I also want to promote school spirit and pride for what it means to be an Eagle. I was an officer my freshman year, and I hope to use my past experience for the future to really change what it means to be a member of student council. I want to make student council the best it can be. Vote for me to make student council great again.
Hello, my name is Megan Wirtz, and I'm running for your 2017-2018 Communications Officer for the junior class. I've been actively involved in student council since my freshman year and would like to continue representing the student council and Plain local community in this position. As your communications officer, I will keep students updated on events and update the president and vice president on volunteer opportunities for members of student council. Being involved in cross-country and track has taught me responsibility and leadership skills in which I can apply to this position. If I am elected as communications officer, I will listen to your requests on how to make Glen Oak a better place as a whole. Don't hesitate to come to me with any suggestions that you have. One thing I wish to improve in this school is our school spirit. Making more signs, getting involved in Spirit Week, and showing support at extracurricular activities will help bring Glen Oak students together while improving school spirit. By working alongside my fellow officers, I will help create more volunteer opportunities for community service hours, which will help events run more efficiently. If elected, I will complete all the duties to the best of my ability. So don't forget to vote Megan Wirtz for Junior Communications Officer.
Hello, fellow freshmen. It's Samantha Fleming, your current class president. I would like to congratulate all of you on making it through our first year of high school. We've all had our ups and downs, but we've made it into the end zone. And for this, I'm so incredibly proud of each and every one of us. Since our freshman year is coming to an end, we will be electing class officers for sophomore year, and I would love to continue being our class president. I've tried to get to know as many of us as possible, and so far, I'd say we're all pretty awesome. Together, we donated almost 2,000 canned food items to Little Flower Church. For many hours, I created posters, helped make announcements, and count, collect, and store all the food items that we collected. We did this all together and helped the people in our community. Now, I don't want to make false promises like more snow days and 20-minute classes or free snacks from the vending machines every Friday, since that's just not practical. However, I do promise to listen to all ideas and concerns that you may have, to make goals about making those ideas reality, and to address those issues to the best of my abilities. I'll give you the support you need to make it through our sophomore year and the enthusiasm you need when you feel like you want to quit. I hope you take these elections as seriously as I do and vote Samantha Fleming for sophomore class president.
Hi, my name's Hannah White, and I'm running for president of the incoming sophomore class. Running for president, I have two main goals in mind. My main goal is not only to influence my class, but other classes to get involved in different things, whether it's a club, a sport, a dance, or even various forms of community service. My other goal is to leave behind different skills of leadership for not only my class of 2020, but the classes to follow. My first step for increasing enthusiasm throughout all the classes is from different forms of advertisement, whether it's in-school advertisement, social media, or even one-on-one communication. Through these ways, I hope the classes are more likely to get involved. My second, and I believe most important goal, is to leave behind my skills of leadership for the classes to follow. I believe this can be achieved by showing classmates not only to get involved in their school, but also their community. I truly believe that if I'm elected class president, I will not only help students remember and cherish their high school experience, but I will also leave behind my skills of leadership for the classes to follow. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Shane Fiola, and I'm currently the freshman vice president, and I would love to be your 2017-2018 sophomore class vice president. I really enjoyed my year last year and would be honored to continue through my high school career as an officer. I don't fully understand why people stand here saying what activities they're involved in and what their personality traits are, because being an officer takes much more than that. In fact, it takes much more than anything I could ever say in this speech. But something that it does take is the ability to apply the lessons and skills that you've learned from doing those activities. Something I have learned in dance is that passion and commitment are both very important to the success of anything you're involved in. Applying this lesson, I have learned that not everyone has the passion and commitment you need, especially to be successful in such a position, but I do. I really love being involved and pushing myself to do better, along with helping others and expressing my opinion. So being the sophomore class vice president would help me accomplish these goals along with helping you. I am approachable and easy to talk to, so never be afraid to come up to me and tell me any ideas or ask me any questions. I will do my best to make sure your ideas happen. Last year taught me many great things, and I would like to continue working to make your 2017-2018 school year the best it can possibly be. Serving in our school's student council gives me the opportunity to have a say in what happens, and also gives me the opportunity to help bring your ideas to life.
Hi, I am Brooke Lauer. I am running for Vice President of the incoming sophomore class. My family has been a proud part of the Plain local community for almost 9 years. I have an older sister that graduated from Glen Oak High School and a younger brother that is on his way to the intermediate school. My mom is a teacher at one of the elementary schools in Plain. As Vice President, I will not only represent our class justly, but I will make it my mission to better our school in every way possible. Your high school experience is an experience that will be with you for the rest of your life. It will either haunt you or help you. Everyone wants to have a great high school experience. Many issues can get in the way of this. As Vice President, it will be my duty to eliminate some of these issues. While some issues are above my power to change, I will try my best to bring about small changes that improve our time here at Glen Oak. As your Vice President, I will be dedicated to being the voice of the sophomore class so we can work together on things that are important to each and every one of us. Help me achieve this goal of bettering our school and your high school experience. All you have to do is vote me for your Vice President.
I'm Maya Montgomery, and I'm running for your 2017-2018 Sophomore Student Council Secretary. I've been involved in Student Council for many years and plan to be involved in all my years of high school. I'm also involved in speech and debate and dance. As your secretary, I assure you I will work hard on your behalf to make the school a better place. I will listen to all your ideas and communicate them with Student Council. I am hardworking, a good listener, and a good leader. All qualities I think make for a good leader. So thank you, and remember, vote Maya Montgomery for your 2017-2018 Sophomore Student Council Secretary.
Hello, class of 2020. We've pretty much made it through freshman year, and I know we're all anxious for summer break. But I have one last request, and that's to vote for me for sophomore class secretary. As I am co-secretary now, I really enjoy the job and the responsibility it requires. I maintained a 4.0 GPA while working, doing dance and the many recitals along with it, choir concerts, hairspray, running my own business, and volunteering. I volunteered more than 30 hours because I love giving back to my school and community as much as I can. Thanks, and I hope to represent you once again. Also, good luck to the other candidates.
Hello, my name is Grace Silvino, and I'm running for sophomore secretary next year. And this year, I was co-secretary. I believe I am a great candidate for the job because I really do care what happens here. I want to create a better learning environment and let the students have more fun activities, whether it's in school or out of school. I will attend every meeting and help run the class the best that I can. And remember to vote Silvino for secretary.
Hello, I'm Kumari Montgomery, and I'm running for your sophomore communications officer. The communications officer is a very important role in student council and requires a lot of responsibility and commitment. Communication between students is necessary for a school to function as a whole, and as your communications officer, I will tell the sophomore student body about events at the high school, volunteer opportunities, and anything else that is important. It is my responsibility to represent all sophomore students of Glen Oak High School. I learned a lot of skills as your freshman communications officer, and I hope to use these skills again as your sophomore communications officer. If you want your thoughts heard, I'm the perfect choice because I'm willing to put a lot of effort into this. Let me be your sophomore class communications officer.